Hey everyone, Ben here. Carl Ichan is arguably one of the greatest investors of all time. He's what's known as an activist investor, in that he tends to invest into a company, shake up the management, improve the company, and then sell it on for profit. His net worth is approximately $15 billion, and he runs Ichan Enterprises. He's most famous for his feud with the great Bill Ackman, and that he battled with him against Herbalife, and that it being a pyramid scheme. In that debate, he did actually win that battle.
And I'm telling you, he's like the crybaby in the schoolyard. You know, I went to a tough school in Queens.
So which stocks has the great Carl Ichan been buying recently? We're going to dive into his live trades, and I'm going to reveal to you guys two incredible stocks. One of them I may have already purchased by the time this video goes out. So before we dive right in, if you're new around here, why not consider joining the investing family by hitting that subscribe button and turning that notification bell on. If you do find any value in this video at all, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. That helps out tremendously with the YouTube AI. And if you do want to access exactly which stocks I'm buying, which stocks I'm selling, and my entire investment portfolio, and join a thriving community of some of the finest people on the internet, then be sure to check out that first link in the description below for the VIP membership group. And with that being said, let's dive in. So guys, I don't know if you know, but right now is a special time of year. Now, I'm not talking about Easter or Christmas or New Year or any of that rubbish. Basically, right now is the season when investment firms must file their 13F filing. This is a filing with the SEC for investment firms which have over $100 million of assets under management. So Carl Ichan and Ichan Enterprises have recently filed their SEC filing outlining their latest trades. So in this video, that's what I'm going to dive into. Two incredible stocks which you guys need to know about. The best way I found of actually bringing all these together rather than diving into the SEC filing individually is to go onto Guru Focus. So this is an exceptional platform I use. They do have a free trial version. I'm currently using the premium version so I can give you guys the live updates with the latest buys and sells. So this software can be quite expensive. I'm on the Premium Plus package. However, if you guys want to check it out, there's a link for it in the description below. Also, if you join the VIP group, I will be able to disclose certain trades for you in there. So let's dive into the first one here. We've got Bausch Health Companies Incorporated, ticker symbol BHC. So Carl Ichan purchased this stock at approximately $25 per share, and the stock is currently up by around 23.62% from that level, but still interesting stock. Let's dive into a little bit more about this company. So what's this company do? Well, Bausch Health Companies is a multinational specialty pharmaceutical company based in Laval, Canada, for tax purposes, as they say on their presentation here. It develops, manufactures, and markets pharmaceutical products and branded generic drugs primarily for skin diseases, gastrointestinal disorders, eye health, and neurology. So very interesting company. This is an historic company founded back in 1959, established company, and they have over $8.6 billion in revenue. So very established company, 21,000 employees, established in the healthcare space. Let's find out a little bit more. So we're here on Stockopedia now. Now, this is a platform I use all the time, as you guys know if you watch this channel regularly, to analyze stocks. I find it an exceptional platform. If you guys wish to check it out and see if it fits your investing style, I've actually got an exclusive 25% off discount link. So I'll leave that in the description below. Feel free to check it out and see if it fits your style. So here we are, Bausch Health Companies. So every stock on Stockopedia is given a stock rank. In this case, the stock rank is 72 out of 100. Momentum is 92, which is actually quite good. That's the short-term indicators, the technical indicators for the stock. Value 51, quality 52. Let's find out a little bit more. So this company has just started to become profitable in 2020, so 1.3 billion. They did have stages of profitability back in 2017, but then the company was unprofitable for a period. I don't know whether that was due to a reinvestment into growth or another factor. It's unknown at this time. As terms of screen, this currently qualifies for the Altman Z-score screen for short selling. So that's one thing we need to watch out for. Perhaps this company does have a short interest on it. And perhaps Carl Ichan is trying to do what happened with GameStop and actually short squeeze this company. We don't know. He is an active investor, so it is something that he would do. The growth is not amazingly fast for me. It's minus 3% this period, which isn't great. However, the profitability is forecasted to improve for 2021, as is the earnings per share. Analyst consensus, 2 hold, 1 buy, and 1 strong buy. So a couple of analysts there from JP Morgan, Credit Suisse, and many, many more. Current ratio, generally I look for around 1.5. This has got a current ratio of 1.2. So that's basically your cash on the balance sheet, your short-term assets versus the debt which is due within the next 12 months. 1.2 is not too bad if the company's just started to become profitable, but generally I'd like to see it around 1.5. However, the valuation for this company is exceptional. So the valuation for this company is extremely cheap. So the P ratio, the price to earnings ratio, this company has earnings and we can use a price to earnings ratio. Feels amazing these days after reviewing so many SPACs and new companies. Price to earnings ratio is just 7.2. So you're only paying 7 times the company's profits, not the company's sales. So generally the average price to earnings ratio for the S&P 500 is around 25 to 26. So this has a price to earnings ratio of 7.2, which is way below that. The PEG ratio is also interesting. So this is the price to earnings growth ratio. Anything below 1 is great. PEG ratio of 0.5, which is great. Price to sales ratio 1.4, so you're only paying $1.40 for every $1 of sales this company has. So to me, that's not too bad. So definitely an interesting company to watch. Market cap for this company is around $11 billion. So for me personally, as an investment, I like the company as a potential value play. I'd like to know a little bit more about the company's health products and the company's health side, but it's not really got enough growth for me as I'm a little bit more on the growth investor side, but definitely one to watch. But stock number 2 is extremely interesting. This is one I'm very close to buying and I might actually buy by the time this video goes out. So this stock, number 2, is called Dana Incorporated, ticker symbol DAN. No, not that Dana. This is a different Dana. This is a new buy which was announced at the end of December. So Carl Ichan paid around $16 per share for this. And it's currently up by around 32%, so we're at around $22 at the moment. But I still think this could be very interesting at these levels, and I'm going to dive into exactly why. So this is a company which basically makes drivetrains for the automotive industry, but they've seemed to have pivoted into the electric vehicle industry, and I think this could be a real game changer. This is an established company. This company was founded back in 1904. This is probably one of the most historic companies I've ever done on this channel. They have $8.6 billion in revenue, and they have an amazing selection of customers. So basically all the major car manufacturers. So as you can see here, they've got Ford, which makes up 20% of their customers. Now Ford's recently bought out a new Mustang EV, so perhaps they're working with Ford on that. We've got FCA 11%, Toyota at 3%, Volkswagen 3%, General Motors, Renault, Nissan, Mitsubishi, John Deere, Daimler, which is Mercedes, Tata, and others. So Tata is actually, I believe they own Jaguar at the moment as well. So you've got Tata, you've got others which are 45%. So definitely very interesting at the moment. Great selection of automotive companies. And as these automotive companies turn to electric, which many of them have pledged to do, then this company should benefit. So I can definitely see this company having some major tailwinds behind it. If I dive into just a brief overview here, established in 1904, 36,000 employees, presence in 34 countries, 150 major facilities, invested $271 million in engineering, over 10,000 patents, so that could potentially be a competitive advantage for this company, in 50 years of electrification expertise. This company basically makes the drivetrains. So it's basically the selection of parts in a vehicle which transfers the power from the motor to the wheel. So this could be the gearbox and all the other elements in between. But what I love about this company also is it has a wide variety of industries which it's working in. So this company is not just working on the consumer vehicle industry. That's light vehicle, I would say, 42% of the business. However, they're also working on off-highway vehicles, which make up 27% of the sales. Think of companies like JCB, John Deere. But this is the one that excites me. Commercial vehicles. Think trucking, which is going through a major technological revolution. That makes up 19% of the sales. And power technologies, which makes up 12% of the company's sales. So nobody's talking about this company right now, but I found out 2 major things which could make this company blow up very soon. So the first year, Dana acquires Nordressa and invest into Hyliion. So you guys would have known about Hyliion. They had a lot of hype behind them recently. Basically, their system here, I'll dive into it here, delivering tomorrow's electrified fleet. They plan to basically convert internal combustion engines, lorries, trucks, into electric vehicles. So Hyliion's a major player at the moment. They've got that exciting vibe about them. So Dana entered into a strategic partnership with Class 8 electrification company, Hyliion, taking an equity position as a lead investor in the company. Hyliion develops intelligent electric hybrid architectures for Class 8 vehicles. that can be installed on new trucks or retrofitted on existing trucks, essentially turning a traditional 6x2 truck into a 6x4 hybrid. So very interesting stuff there with Hyliion. I think there'll be a lot of tailwinds behind that company. The company's also done an interesting acquisition. This is what I like to find out, these companies which we've not heard of. So Dana acquires Nordresse. So Nordresse is a prominent integration and application engineering expert for the development and commercialization of electric powertrains for commercial vehicles. They also seem to have stole the logo of Nikola, which is quite interesting. But apart from that, this company does seem very interesting. So they've created this vehicle here, which is basically a Ford E450 chassis, and they've converted that to electric for this electric vehicle truck here. It's not very stylish, I must admit. This is what they're doing at the moment. They're converting these vehicles into electric. So that's just quite interesting and definitely a very interesting play. So I know what you guys are thinking, benefits an electric vehicle company, it must have a really high valuation. Well, not so. So really this company is a play on when there's a gold rush, why not just sell shovels? This company's selling the parts necessary to actually convert many vehicles to electric. We're diving into the valuation here, and this is a beautiful valuation, guys, and I don't often say this. So the price of sales is 0.46. So you're paying 46 cents on every dollar of this company's sales, which is an extremely exceptional valuation. The PEG ratio, I said anything below 1 is great. That's the price to earnings growth ratio, is 0.1. And the price to earnings ratio is just 10.9. So this company has an exceptional valuation. The growth is not amazingly fast at the moment. So they've only had around 5% growth over the past few years, which is not amazing. Generally, I look for around 10 to 15%. However, over the past 3 years, we've seen around 13% growth. So potentially with the electrification of the world, which seems to be happening at the moment, this company could receive some major tailwinds behind it. And the valuation's that good that you're not really risking that much by investing into this company. Obviously, this is not financial advice. I'm just sharing my thoughts with you guys at the moment. So the dividend yield, this company's also got a dividend. So the dividend yield is 1.8%. So this company's paying a dividend. And usually most companies, they won't pay that dividend and they'll reinvest for growth. And I don't know why this company isn't doing that. Maybe because it's so established, they've got a lot of long-term shareholders. They want to keep them happy with the dividend. But I'd rather to say, keep the dividend, guys, invest into growth and turn this into an exceptional company. But at least we get that dividend 1.8% every single year, which is more than you get in a bank account. Diving into the analyst consensus, 1 hold, 6 buy, 2 strong buy, and people here from all over: Barclays, JP Morgan. So this is an interesting company at the moment. Current ratio 1.96, so anything over 1.5 is good. So the balance sheet is fine. So yeah, this is an interesting company at the moment. I would have liked to get it at the same price as Carl Ichan, which was around 30% less than this. So around this sort of price here, around $15 here. But still at this level, it might not be too bad. So potentially by the time this video goes out, I may have opened a position. But there's one more little thing I want to show you guys. So this basically looks at the discounted cash flow calculation for this company. So the fair value of this company is $26 per share. So you might want to write this down, guys. $26.76 per share is the fair value of Dana Incorporated, ticker symbol DAN. And it's currently 16.8% undervalued. So that could be a little bit of a margin of safety. I'd like to see at least 25% margin of safety, around $15 to $20, which is probably where Carl Ichan got in. Even at these levels, most people at the moment are buying overvalued stocks, which are priced for perfection. This is the opposite. This is an undervalued play. So Dana Incorporated announced 3 partnerships intended to advance its electrified powertrain business, including one with an unidentified major North American commercial vehicle manufacturer to supply complete e-powertrain systems for a medium-duty vehicle program beginning next year. So this company could potentially be partnered with some of these major players we've been hearing about recently. So this could be very interesting for this company. So once that's formally announced, I think that could send the stock high. So that could be a short-term catalyst. So Dana is developing an electrified vehicle platform that will incorporate a Dana TM4 Sumo HP motor, ideal for high-power applications. This motor is purposely developed for both hybrid and battery electric configurations. So I do think that's a very interesting play. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you guys found some value in this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. That helps out tremendously with the YouTube AI. If you're new around here and you still haven't subscribed, feel free to join the investing family. by hitting that subscribe button and turning that notification bell on. And if you do want to know exactly which stocks I'm buying, which stocks I'm selling, and gain exclusive access to my entire investment portfolio, and join a thriving community of some of the finest people on the internet, then feel free to check out that first link in the description below for the VIP membership group. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I have so much love for you guys, continuing to support this channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Invest safe.